Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Jacob Dev. Today's topic is Huggingface's latest small vision model. It's called SmolVLM. So it launched in both Reddit, I believe. That's also on their blog. So on the Reddit, they basically have a couple of interesting topics. Interesting points to mention here. So first, this small vision model generates tokens 7 to 16 times faster than QN2 vision language model, and the other models at this size crash a laptop. But this small VLM generates 17 tokens per second on MacBook, and this can be fine-tuned on Google Colab. This VLM also outperforms larger models in video benchmarks. So we'll talk about all this in this video. Hopefully this is interesting, and let's get started. So if you go to the blog, which is this specified here, which I opened here, basically it's an introduction of how to use it, what it is, including the videos, including the benchmarks, performance, also some fine-tuning stuff. So there's a lot of README sort of documentation here, but particularly I think this is summarized to 4 things. So first is the image. So basically how to work with the image because it's a vision model. The second is how to work with the videos, and the third is how to fine-tune the model, and the fourth one is about the evaluation, how to evaluate the model. So in this video we'll cover the first 3. For the evaluation we'll leave to another video maybe. Let's go to the other model card page. So this is also on Hugging Face. So basically this card have a small sort of demo, a code snippet to show you how to test the image. So very standard, just copy paste code. You should be able to get this sort of like a response as they specified in here. And there are a couple of things that they also put in here, which is basically not typically very interesting. So basically if you look at the evaluation here, this part is saying that this VLM is basically very close to QN vision language model 2B. It's very cool, but it's just faster, right? So it says it's generating token faster. But the model card is really didn't mention all the stuff that's in the Reddit. I think in the Reddit it's a lot more detailed. In the blog it's a little more detailed, but in the model card somehow it has less introduction, which kind of makes sense. But I think the blog and the Reddit actually give you a better overview of what the VLM does and how it performs. So let's continue. So if you go to the space, Hugging Face space, here's the demo which they mentioned here. There's a demo here. So I tested it, works really well. So if you look at the couple of samples I put in here, so if you look at what error do these art pieces belong to, just click enter. You'll see that the performance is good. You see this is fairly quick, right? So Rococo. And if you look at I'm planning a visit to this temple, give me a travel tips. So let's click submit. You can see that this is also like response fairly quick, right? So basically start processing and the response is just a few seconds. So it says the temple is located in Bangkok, Thailand. It's a popular tourist destination and is known for its intricate architecture and colorful decorations. Visitors can explore the temple's many buildings, including main temple, the Buddha statue, the pagoda. But this is really good. So if you look at how small this model is, and especially if you look at this section, the model card, this section, the minimum GPU you only needs 5 gigs. So instead of the QN's 13 gigs. For video, it will actually get a lot larger, but this is the mean GPU for image. So basically the image is like recognition and also analysis. So if you go back to this space, if you want to host everything that you're looking at here to a Kaggle, which I will demo a little bit. So you can just go to the files and then grab the app.py. But you do need to change a few things like the example images because they are hosted in the same directory. So they just did a relevant path, but you have to copy the actual image path, or somehow they will give an error. And get the requirements ready. So just set up all the requirements they want put in here, and that's it. So if you look at my Kaggle notebook, which I basically just did a pip install for the basic dependencies, and I just set up the ungrok as we usually do. After that, we basically just pointing to a local Gradle, but the Gradle code, you can see the only thing that I updated for Gradle is for the image path. You have to update image path using the actual URL of the image hosted on Huggingface. Also make sure that the share equals to false, because Kaggle doesn't support Gradle. And you can see basically they spin up on the 7860, which I spin up the same thing here to C206. So that would be C206. You can see from here, right? So it's very easy to set up. If you want to set up on Kaggle for yourself and test it, tweak it, it's easy to set up. So it's really cool. And so if you go to another test, which what I mentioned earlier, is for the video. They didn't put it really in anywhere in here, like the inferencing, and also you have to dig into the blog, and basically they have put it into a section, which is the video section. It's a long blog. Go to the video section. They put it in here. The highlighting is still weird. It's not, there's even highlighting, so it's very hard to find it. Just click here, and you should be able to bring to this page, which is the video inference, which is really cool demo also. But they should highlight it. They didn't highlight it. If you go to the video test, basically I just did a random video. You can just do whatever. I just grabbed it from anywhere in the internet. So this is the video, how the video looks like, right? So if you look at the do the video thing, you can see this is how it looks like, right? So basically it's a very generic random video from somewhere. But if you look at the actual analysis or the response in this video, basically this is a code from GitHub. This is a code from here, right? But you do need to put a video path to wherever it downloaded. It could be a local path, or maybe on Kaggle would be the Kaggle path, which is downloaded from the Kaggle path from it to here. Everything should be the same. And if you just run against this video, you can see the response. What's the response here? Let's paste this response to this video to easy to see if this is actually a good answer, right? So let's do that. So basically say a person is using an iPad to take a picture of a tattoo on their neck. Super cool, right? And they are using a stylus to point at the tattoo. And the tattoo is of a red flower, which is red flower. The person is wearing a white top and the beige jacket, which is so cool. And they are sitting on the couch. It is a couch. There is a brown envelope on the couch next to the iPad. Right, so cool. There are some cards on the couch next to the iPad. Exactly, this is what's showing here. And you can see from the from this video, right? So let's see what exactly this video is doing. Right, it's about the 16-second video. You can see this is actually exactly what the video is. So most of the vision model, they did not demo the feature on the video, but see, the SmolVLM actually did a test on video, which is an excellent choice. If you look at the code here, basically what they did is so take the video path, whatever the video, and extract the frames. So in the frames, they basically title the frames and then put it as a return, so that in the generate response, basically they did is the get messages. So this is like the prompt, right? The text for the processor. The processor is so the processor is auto processor, yeah, from pre-trained the model, and basically just I use this pipeline, and the basically passing the frames, and also the I believe that's also passing in this the prompt. So prompt and images from the frames, basically they got the input. So that's for the processor, and output is basically this model. So it's generated by all these params. So the response is just very straightforward to do that. So this is how you actually just using this sample code to actually to test the video, which is super convenient. And you just load the model and then generate a response, as I mentioned earlier, generate a response using this processor and apply the chat template and use the basically the frames in the image. That's it. So also basically using the GPU. So the response is awesome. Like it's for this type of small model is excellent. And if you look at the memory, so as I mentioned earlier, for their starter memory size is about 5 gigs. But if you look at the videos, they actually took a lot more memory, so 14.3 gigs. So, but again, since this is a really good model, like people didn't talk much, because usually I think that right now the very popular one is probably Llama 3.2 Vision, which I also demoed in this channel. But this is the SmolVLM is a really good small model for vision. So feel free to check this out, and this is really good. And hopefully you like this video, and if you do enjoy it, it does help you, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Thanks for supporting the channel. See you in the next one.